Hello again everybody, it's Mark here from GrimtreeGames.com, online game store and blog, and tonight we're going to do an unboxing of Praetor from NSKN Games. There we go, looking good. So what we'll do is we'll have a look on that's the front of the box, obviously. Roman guy pointing, looking good. Let's look at the back and see, as I said on the other unboxing, when you hit the shop, this is the back, the first thing you look at to see what you get inside. So let's have a little bit of a look. Let's get table cam. On we go. There we go. So these are all the bits that we're going to see in a moment. There's a little bit of blurb there, I won't read it all out, but it's basically telling you about a bit of history about building Hadrian's Wall. That's what the game's about. You are one of the Praetors, or I guess Praetor that's the guy that you want to be, I think. Essentially, I'll tell you the gist of the game. Caesar is building Hadrian's Wall in England. Go England, woo! And to keep all the barbaric Scots out. I won't go into that. There's a whole independence thing going on right now, so murky waters. So Caesar building Hadrian's Wall, and he's setting up a couple of forts along the wall to help build the wall, and one of them will be a big city. And you are like an administrator kind of a guy, and each player is trying to improve the city as best he can and help build the wall. And the person that does the best job of keeping the city ticking over becomes the Praetor of the city. I think that's right. I'm pretty sure that's right. My ancient Latin ain't great, unfortunately. So anyway, sorry, I digressed, didn't I? And that's basically. We should have read the box. Look at this. In Praetor, you will take on the role of a Roman engineer. You will work together with other players to build a magnificent city. You will manage your limited resources wisely and look for new ones. You will recruit new workers while your old, experienced ones will retire. You will build settlements to keep the population happy, and you will praise the gods to earn their favour. Caesar will reward you if you give away precious resources to build Hadrian's Wall, thus increasing your chances of becoming Praetor. Boom, nailed it. I was right. And there we go. Every turn you will place workers on your previously built city tiles to gain resources, morale, new workers or favour points, and it goes on to describe the game quite well there, actually. It's pretty much an overview of the rules, and then a little bit of history over there. He's appointed 5 of his most trusted men. That's you guys. So there you go. That's nice. Ooh. And important bit: 2 to 5 players, 60 to 90. Focus. 2 to 5 players, 60 to 90 minutes, 12 plus. Okay. And no toddlers, because they might choke on the bits, and they might not appreciate the awesomeness of the game as well. So now this is an unboxing, but you may notice that there's no shrink wrap. Now I've not cheated, promise. Because the nice people at NSKN Games have sent this over pretty much before it hit the shops. It's like straight off the production line, so it didn't get shrink wrapped. So I've not cheated, but I still think there's still a little bit of new box smell in there, so that's good. New game smell. So what do we have in the box? We have the rulebook. Okay, table cam, do your thing. Let's try and keep it a bit steady, right? Because I've got wobbly hands. Wobbly hand syndrome. There we go, that's better. Rules of play. There we go. Now, how many pages are there? 1, 2. Big example. I don't missed a page. Game components. Game setup. That is table layout of a 5-player game. So 1 page is just table layout, excuse me. And some rules. And some more rules. And that's it really. So there doesn't seem to be a lot of rules to crunch, which is good. Bit of a reference on the back there, can you see? Oh, hold that, there you go. Those are all the various tiles that are going to come into play. What's next? Next we have nice reference sheets for the players. Same with all the tiles do. Same as the back of the rules, methinks. And there's four of those, because I guess the 5th player could use the rule book. Makes sense. Okay, the meat of the stuff, the tiles. Let's crack this open. There we go. So I've read the rules a little bit, and have a rough idea of what's going on. But like we do, I shall read the rules, and then we'll either be doing a game overview video or a session overview video after we've played it, or hopefully both if we get time. Either way, there will be more after this video. So, Tablecam, come here, you lovely beast. We have... So, these are the tiles that you're going to build. So, you build the city up using these tiles. Each tile gives you something. Worker placement game. Okay, so you have your workers, put on the tiles, you get stuff. I think that's what it is to build, I think. So, I mean, the artwork is nice. A lot of time and effort's gone into it by the looks of it. Me like it. Nice pictures on the placement tiles there. Okay, so back to Big Cam. Oh, it's all falling apart. So we have the city tiles. We have the cash money. Good stuff. Now I've heard on other videos that they are the larger denomination than the gold, and it can get confusing. And I can understand that, because that's usually worth more than silver, unless it's historically correct, unless that's platinum, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, something to bear in mind. Player boards. Now this is pretty cool. Again, we'll go into this in more detail when we do our overview videos. However, the player board has 2 sides. A side, which is identical for all players. So if you wanted a relatively straightforward, like a starting game, everybody uses the A side and all these values are the same for everybody. If you want a bit of flavour, use the B side, and they are subtly different, which makes each game different for each player. So, you know, some things will be harder for the players and easier for the players. So this is the from what I've read so far, this is the morale track, I think, and it can go up or down. You obviously want to keep your guys happy, and this is where you place your workers, I believe. I think that's when they retire. They're active workers, they're retired workers. Okay, like I said, we'll go into all this in significantly more detail. There's no point in me reading the rules, telling you the rules now, and then doing a separate video telling you the same stuff. Agreed? Agreed. I'm glad we are on the same page. Okay, so lots more tiles of the same thing, really. So more player boards, more city tiles. And they all need popping out so we can play. Yeah, lots of tiles. Each one pretty much the same. Okay, so there we go. That's that. Interesting guff. Dice. So, you don't roll these at any point. Oh no. No randomness in this game. These are to denote your workers and their experience. Start at 1, work up to 6. Each one a different colour. Now the thing, this company, NSKN Games, are very good with dice, because we also did an unboxing of Exodus a little while ago, if you've seen that. and that game you get zillions of dice, and each player gets lots of dice in their own colour. And again, they've provided lots of dice, which is cool, one for each player. So that's good, dice. And then the obligatory little wooden counters. So these are your workers that you place, I believe. Again, one for each colour. The blues. One table cam. The blues, the whites, the yellows. You get where that's going, don't you? So these are the things that you place, I believe, on the city tiles to do stuff. All very exciting. Oh, and then the materials that you use to build stuff. Not entirely sure which is which at going to time. I think white's marble. Again, we'll find out soon. And that's and those are the components really. There's not that much to it with regards to the bits and bobs. All very simple though, and the art that is there is good. It's got, in fact, if you have a look in the box itself, the inlay is all nicely printed there, full colour print, which they didn't have to do. That's a little bit of niceness on their behalf. So, and lastly, again, I've seen this quite a few times now, and I'm very happy whenever they do it. Lots of extra baggage for all the bits. Yeah! Fantasy Flight Games, take note. Nice inlay that will probably stay there and it'll be reasonably useful, and things to put things in. So I think we all know what I'm talking about there. So there we go. That's about it. That's what you get in the box. Good stuff. Exciting times. So I'm going to go away now. I'm going to read the rules, and then come back to another video to show how it plays. But looking good. So until next time. Catch you later. Bye bye.